My name is Choi, and the title says it all. We know that there are a lot of hard-working frontline heroes. They're everywhere, in hospitals, health centers, and screening centers. But I say we're missing someone that we forgot to give credit for. From now on, my job is to emphasize the role of AI in this pandemic and the progress it has made so far. Why AI? It used to be beginning to end and to be prepared are the contents. Why AI? It's obvious. AI is a mainstream topic in the fourth industrial revolution. No matter what type of work we give, it adapts to the work at no time. If AI had a partner in this battlefield, I'd say it's digital health. We receive a lot of COVID-19 information from smartphones, TV, and laptops. Examples are interactive maps and trajectory of the confirmed. The AI has infinite potential, and the same applies to the medical field. So what were people's perceptions before the pandemic about the AI? The battle between the Terminator and the last hope for mankind was a thrilling scene for sure. So even before this match, AI was already a core technology for experts, but after the match, even lay people experienced its abilities. There's our happy Lisa doll after winning AlphaGo. And now the AI is not that far away from us. Even air conditioners have cameras that senses our motion so that it can adjust wind flow depending on our location. And YouTube's algorithm, it analyzes the pattern in the type of videos we watch and recommends us with something that is similar. The AI is pretty close to us, but in some sectors, it looks like the technology is decades ahead from now. Do you guys know about Sophia the robot? It's the world's first AI humanoid robot developed by Hanson Robotics. It can make many facial expressions and communicate with people, and Saudi Arabia decided to give this robot a citizenship in their country. So those were the first thoughts of AI before the pandemic, but now that's all going to change. When after all this is over, everyone will realize that AI in the medical sector was outstanding. Here are its main achievements from the beginning. So Blue Dot is a health monitoring AI platform based on Toronto, Canada. Blue Dot predicted that a coronavirus will start to spread weeks before the WHO and the CDC. It even correctly predicted the virus's likely path from Wuhan to Tokyo after its initial appearance. How is this possible? It's because Blue Dot, just like people, continuously studies news reports, airline data, and animal disease outbreaks. The telephone line in health centers were exploding with calls all around the world. That's why many companies and universities developed their own chatbot, receiving calls and to determine whether the patient needs self-quarantine or not. What it does is it recognizes the keywords in the patient's reply and decides if the symptoms are related to COVID-19. Even in Korea, Neighbors Clova works on the hotline, automatically calling self-quarantine patients twice a day and reporting if abnormal symptoms are found. And the category that most medical companies are into is distinguishing the infected patients just by using the CT image of the lung. However, even for professional doctors, figuring out if the damage to the lung is due to COVID-19 or other illnesses takes a long time. A company called Ecometrics developed an AI that can numerize the damage inflicted to each part of the lung. And this accelerates the whole entire process. And this is something that kind of blew my mind away. So, using machine learning, a team of researchers developed an AI that can locate the human tissues that express the proteins that are needed by the virus. In simple terms, we know where the virus is going to attack in our body. this will definitely speed up vaccine development. So the AI will use this pandemic as a stepping stone. It first predicted the start of the virus, estimated the trajectory, and contributed a lot to self-quarantine and vaccine development. So what can we do about it? Why does this matter to us? We better get prepared. No matter what type of work we do, we have to cooperate with or know how to utilize AI. Without any preparedness or readiness of mind, we will easily fall back in the modern world. If we get prepared, there's nothing we can't achieve. So make AI your best friend. Thank you.